All right. Was waiting on that intro. Pretty loud too. Let me just configure some things, I guess. So yeah, we're just playing Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on 3DS because I didn't have a Wii U at the time that I played this. And wow, this sounds choppy. I didn't actually listen to this back. But the game itself doesn't sound like that, which is kind of weird, but you know, whatever. So I transferred my entire save. I'm assuming it comes with settings and all the DLC, all the downloadable stuff. All the event quests, all the extra stuff. And I moved the wrong chat. I should probably delete these that I'm not going to use ever again. I'm going to move that there. The underwater battles I thought were pretty cool, actually. Pretty fun. They were hard. They were not easy. And they did take a while, honestly. It was just very slow. It wasn't bad, it was just slow. Just removing all the extra chats I have. I don't know why. I never did that before, but... yeah, I played for like 300 hours. I did the entire solo story mode and then made it to G rank. Which, let me tell you, it was pretty tough. Since there's no online in 3, so you basically just had to do everything by yourself. With online difficulty, but... it might be too loud, but so... We'll do that. Got some water here. But yeah. The more environments, the better, I think. Like water combat. Just gives it that little... more variety in monsters as well. Because we didn't have that in 4. I think there might have been a couple, but not, you know, fish monsters. But they did kind of introduce vertical maps, if you want to call it that, with the mounting and like crawling and climbing walls. So we got some other monsters out of that. But anyway, that's a lot of yapping for nothing. So some stick drift. You know, don't mind that. I can always switch the screen if I need to. Let's see. Anything interesting? Alright. Not much. What about at night or day? We can go bear hunting at night. I think we're going to do that. Kind of get our bearings straight here. So yeah, I never used online on 3. I never even had anybody that played this game. Or knew about the series at the time. Let's go eat before anything. I will say this now. Yeah, that's fine. I still think Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate was the peak of the series. And quite frankly, it's been on a downhill since. At the very bottom right now, and that's coming from somebody that's been playing for well over a decade. Might have not been with the originals, but, you know, I did play Freedom Unite on the PSP. I have it, actually. I bought it for the Vita, no less. Might be some stuttering. It might just be things loading in, but that's fine. The problem is I think I'm running at ×2 resolutions, so I think that's where some of the audio crackling comes in with the FMVs. Nothing I can do about that at all. Unless you want to get like a really extremely nasty blurry screen, which I'm not going to deal with that. And you probably don't want to either, so it's fine. It's only intro FMVs though, so I mean, whatever. I did have quite a few sets saved, although not too many. Okay, they're at the bottom. I do like naming my sets when I play with stuff. Made like a couple of G rank sets because I knew I was going to use them. But then again, I think 4 Ultimate came out by the time I was already G-Rank, so I kind of just transitioned right away because I bought 4 right when it came out. So these teal ones are G-Rank armors. Well, they have the X denomination, so yeah. I think U is also G-Rank. I'm not sure. Well, based on the defense. Never mind. I gotta say, I still prefer, and there was some stuttering there, so I don't know what that's about, but I still prefer how they separated gunner and bladed weapons, essentially. It's different categories. You know, there was a lot of preparation. I mean, you can say whatever you want. Capcom took out the Hunter out of Monster Hunter a long time ago. And I think that's a very disappointing thing. We're gonna go basic. I don't want to one-hit kill everything that I see, honestly. But yeah, I don't mean to be a boomer or a old man here, but a lot of soul and charm here that you're never gonna get anymore. This is the set I used to beat the final boss of the story mode. Forgot the name, but it was a giant whale underwater. So having the most optimized underwater swimming equipment would have been perfect. Took a long time to beat him too. And I think some of this is DLC event quest attire. Got the Roggy belt. And the first G-Rank armor I did, which was the Jaggy, obviously. The easiest you can probably do. Not a fan of the look here, but I made it for a reason, and I don't remember what it was. How do you change? How do you change stats? I want to see like the. Can you not? What did I press? Oh, I think I broke it. Oh, I pressed edit name to open the, you know, the keyboard, and I think I broke it. Oh my god. Alright, well, time to restart. This has happened quite a few times, but whatever. What if I turn down the resolution? By a lot. It looks like shit, but, you know. Oh, well, nothing I can do about it, so restart. My bad. I'm not doing that again. It's gonna be the loud ass Capcom. Circle Pad Pro attachment is active. That's a good thing. Hold on. Still looking at the resolution. Because the problem is, at a certain times resolution, like I'm using it ×3, not ×2, it adds these like lines to my second screen, which looks really nasty. I'm gonna set it to 2. I want to see what the FMV sounds like with 2. Touchscreen looks kind of nasty. That's just what the shader looks like, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm not gonna show you the background processes because this is still a Nintendo console, and I don't think I want to take that risk, even if there is no risk. Yeah, we'll just play at ×2. There's gonna be some really nasty like lines over my touchscreen, but it's fine. It'll be okay. There we go. You can probably see it now pretty well. So I guess now I know not to open the keyboard, you know, the onboard 3DS keyboard on this setup here. It's a shame, but what can you do about it? And to be fair, I'm watching on my phone. You probably can't see the lines on the touchscreen down there. I'm covering up a little bit of it, but that's fine. Yeah. If you're on a phone, it might not be too noticeable because the screen, like, it's smaller. I'll play around with it. You know, try to change it around, but I gotta remember not to press Y again here. I got the Barrett Seth. Or Barath. Baroth. You ever get tripped up with names in games? Especially with games with no voice acting, so you never know what the monster actually sounds like. Or, well, name actually sounds like. I've had that happen a lot. But we're gonna play with the... I guess, Wrath. Hello set. And I was a big stickler for organizing all my shit, so... This is the game that introduced the switch axe, and it's one of the weapons I use the most, besides, I guess you can see, longsword. I like dual blades, I liked hammer a lot. I didn't get to lances, and obviously not. Hunting horns. I did play quite a bit of bow guns, especially heavy. Or I think it was light. I don't remember, but one of the two. It wasn't easy because you had to manually aim and you couldn't move while aiming. It wasn't intuitive controls. Obviously, you're in a 3DS, but I can check the stats for what I've most used. But this is the cat one with paralyze. No, this is the cat one with paralyze. So what is this? Poison. This is Rathian. Yeah, I can see it in the back. It's alright, we're gonna use the Theos X. And then can I can check stats later. Yeah, I was killing Jaggy apparently. Or no, this is... Oh no, I was just looking at my own thing. Put this away. I can check my items too while we're at it. I can even check my Monster Hunter 3 or 4 Ultimate save too. We're gonna go with this. Always carry the power talons, armor talons, some paintballs, Farcaster, and the whetstones. Again, there was a lot of prep involved in playing Monster Hunter before World. Now, World was decent, but it was a very big departure. It was the beginning of the casualization and, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Gestures. While we wait, kick back. Status. Guild card. Did I ever do anything with the guild card? Do I even have guild cards? Alright, the pose doesn't really matter. I did 200 low rank, 100 high rank, 60 G rank quests, 3 arena quests. Interesting. Unity, I think that's playing online or something like that. Don't remember. Alright, so we're gonna go look at all. Yeah, sort by 100 or hundreds. Played a lot of longsword. Obviously, like I said, the most has been switch axe. A lot of dual blades, and then a lot of light bowgun. It's probably because of the mobility. It's kind of impossible playing this with no twin stick controls, but I never had a circle pad pro, whatever you want to call it. And this was well before the new 3DS, which I never had either. I got a history here of the things I've done. 2017 is the last time I played. Interesting. Yeah, I had a couple friends we played a few times, but you can see 2015, 2016, way over the actual timeline of when the game came out, which I think was 2013 or 2011. I don't remember. I got some stuff here. Anything important? I don't know. Yeah, I did all the minions stuff. Some more technical stats if you care about this kind of thing. I don't really. And then the arenas, which I don't think I ever really did or cared about back then. And you know, if we're gonna sit here and talk more about like some of the skills and the negative skills, I think we'll be here forever. So let's go hunt something. I think I already ate. Or no, I restarted. Never mind. Yeah, the touchscreen looks pretty bad, but nothing I can do about that now. And alt-tabbing makes it worse with some of the crackling audio. That's just something I'd have to get used to, so let me lower that. There you go. It is a little loud on OBS, so... Some of the armor sets that I haven't done. We can look at the weapons later too, but I'm kind of curious. You can't, yeah, you couldn't look at the entire armor set. Man. Helios, that's the subspecies for the whale. Never fought Raki in G rank. I wonder if there's quite a few that I never actually fought in G rank. Like, I'm only a certain rank. Don't remember, but I didn't play too much up until, like, Ragi and, well, as you can see, I didn't even do GG. I just played up to Ragi. Man, a lot of these monsters would have been nice to see in World. I mean, you can cry and defend them all you want, but it's like every single monster used the exact same skeleton frame. The fact that they said they were too lazy to actually make a new one for new monsters is baffling to me. I don't know. I don't think you should be ever defending a corporation that makes millions upon billions of dollars a month. But that's just me. You know, you do you. Oh, look. Back when everything didn't automatically shine really brightly. Because players are too fucking stupid to know what's collectible and what's not. What's interactable to begin with and what's not. Okay, I'm getting out of here. So yeah, the cool thing is you could set up your touchscreen, right? Any way you wanted. So if you had a certain setup you wanted, like I didn't have the Circle Pad Pro. I had to use the my thumb to move the camera while I play because I'm a very big claw user as well. I like to move my camera while I do things. So just having my thumb be useful for that kind of thing was pretty good. That's why the because that's how you move the camera with the D-pad. That's why it's a little offset to the right. And it's also a quick target select. I got the map. And then, you know, so I can have more space on my screen, I put the items on the touchscreen. So I think it works out. And you have this random button, which is just kick. There's no real use for it. Other than maybe waking up the monster or blowing up a bomb. Or getting your ass beat like that. But yeah. Looking for a bear. Man, look at some of these layouts here. This map is pretty nostalgic. It takes you back to a different, better time. Much better, much simpler time. It's a lot harder because I'm on PC, obviously, or I'm sorry, I'm on my 3DS here. That's using a controller. But yeah, from World, I'm glad a lot of combos never changed. Like, if you were to play even the Wii version of this, the original, you could still have a good time. And here's the best feature. The pause button. Because, you know, you couldn't even have that in World, I don't think. I would have been real happy to have a feature like that, especially in a intense situation. So I wonder how loud this is. Listening back to the playback, and it's not too bad. Alright, that's enough goofing around. You can probably hear it fine. But yeah. I'm glad the controls don't really change too much, because, you know, you get used to them after a while. Like, I know how to play Switch Axe from playing this game. Now, some commands here and there kind of change, but it's nothing too radical. It's only like 1 or 2 combos max. We're just gonna do a few hunts, I guess. Some high rank stuff, maybe. I'll change equipment accordingly. If you don't know, if you don't get up, you don't get hit, because you're invulnerable when you're on the ground, so. And this applies to every Monster Hunter, so, you know, if you're ever playing one, keep that in mind. That's funny, that sounded like a grunt from Halo. Never noticed that, but, you know, it's either... I think it's Kayamba that sounds like that. It sounds like the Halo 1 grunts, if you ever heard what they speak. Although it's just, you know, they're yelling and their cries. They actually do speak English in that game, it's just very rarely do you hear their voice lines. They're the only Covenant that speaks English in the first game. Yeah. I will give World for having a lot of quality of life improvements, but that's about it. There's a lot of things that maybe they were just experimenting and it didn't really come out right. But they had like many, many years to fix it, so I mean, whatever. Even simple things from even the colors in the game, they never fixed how washed out everything looked. It looks sickly and pale and white. And I'm trying not to complain too much because, you know, we're playing a good game here. But yeah, I'm going to let him go. Yeah, you can yell at me all you want. That's not me moving, by the way. That's the stick drift. I don't actually have my hand on the controller. I see a shiny and I'm kinda inclined to go get it. I don't know what it is, but... Fossil piece. Nice. Alright, enough goofing around. I stay still for 2 seconds. I haven't even used sword mode yet. I just realized that. Might as well charge it all the way. Yeah, I never noticed. I think it's Kayamba. It just sounds like a Halo 1 grunt. Like, I just hear it, and it's the only thing that I can actually hear now that I notice it. And I love it. I will say, monsters moving around like hell is always going to be annoying, but that's the name of the game, I guess. If it was any easier, it would be a modern Monster Hunter game. Oh. Well, alright, I guess. Get the hell out of my face. Not that it matters, but I'm gonna grab this. Never mind. We can do a couple of quests. There's not much I kind of wanted to do, so. Leave me alone. This is high rank, so I don't think there was a G rank village anything. I don't think so. I can't go back. Return the village. Remember to hydrate. But yeah. We're gonna go with the same thing. Doesn't really matter. You know, usually just attack L and whatever. I haven't been paying attention to the skills you get. You know, it's not like the new games where it's just chef special and that's it. There's no experimenting, no nothing. It's there's no point. Game's too easy to even worry about that. Well, let's pick a quest first. Might as well just stay in the village. You know, there's no point in anything else. Can we do event quests, actually? Now that I think about it. So how did I... Let's go to port. There you go. But how did you do this? I forgot. The tavern. I think that was it. There we go. Alright. Where are the event quests? Might as well do those. Event quests. Let's do the normal ones. I can't see shit, I'm sorry. The shader is mostly for your viewing experience, and usually the top screen is the most where everything is going to be, but Christ, I can't see anything. Geeky Knots? No. I'm not playing that. Okay, I haven't played this game in a long time, so I don't want to actually just die right away. Is there anything stupid? Anything special? I think it's 4 that got all the, like, the more wacky quests. I know there was a Sonic quest at some point, I think. I might be missing a few, I don't know. All I know is I never deleted all my data that I always downloaded, because they let out event quests every month. You get like a couple of free quests and like some updates, some new stuff. Obviously they wouldn't do that today because there's no money involved in that, but yeah. I would just pick the easiest one, I guess. I don't really want to be here all day. Survive until time expires. What do you mean survive? I just kill as many as I can? It's declaring open season on those foul beasts. So I guess kill as many as you can. Or until you get the ticket and you decide to just book it. I think I remember some of those quests before. I don't want to kill too many because I feel like we'll be stuck here forever. To be honest with you. I'm not delivering wyvern eggs. I'm sorry. Was this always like this? I feel like I'm missing some things. It could just be me though. Misremembering that. Maybe I just... Well, yeah, because I played 4 Ultimate later on, like, a lot more. But, Dancing Flames. Midnight Madness. Let's hunt the black Diablos. Let's, yeah, hunt, not catch. This might be pretty stupid, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, there's nobody here. I don't know why I'm even bothering. They're weak to ice, if I remember correctly. Watch me be incorrect. Oh, great. Now I gotta use this. This is better. Now I can kind of read. Nibble Snarf. Black Diablos. How do you switch around? Okay, this is all you're gonna get. Okay, never mind. I didn't say what it's weak to, but I'm pretty sure it's ice, so don't quote me on that. Yeah, there's no like other info you can look at, so I'm pretty sure it's ice. Doesn't use any elements, so there's no point. And can't change from here? No. Did you have to go all the way back? We can go like this. Realistically, I already ate, so I think we're good on that. Yeah, I think you have to go all the way out back. I feel like I remember there being another area. Maybe I'm really misremembering, but I feel like I remember a whole other area. Again, it could just be me. We're gonna do this one and then another one. We're gonna update difficulty on the next one. I don't know. I don't have a map. Okay. Let's go back. Not from there. I can't see the map. There we go. I mean, I realized I could just do this, technically, like, really fast. There's no, like, downside to it. Which is a very good feature of this setup that I have here. Let's go get the map. Maybe some, like, extra items. I'm surprised not many more people, you know, just gather items from the thing. The box. Because a lot of them are free, you can keep them after the quest ends, so. Yeah, it's cold. I don't want to just waste my Farcaster, but I mean, I'm not going to use it in the fight, so I might as well, actually. There we go. That's not the one. There we go. I got a map, and I did not bring any hot drinks. Okay. That's my mistake. I didn't read it was going to be a nighttime map. There's no like peppers or anything. I don't remember some of the spawns, so I don't even know where the Diablos is gonna be at. We can look at 4, 9, 8. Maybe. I just know there's not gonna be any peppers here. For a hot drink, anyway. We went to 3. We started at 3. Alright, let's go to 2, 7. Make our way to 10. Man, buddy getting tired here. We just started. That's some big ass ants. Nothing here though. This is gonna be a pain. In the cold, no less. It's gonna be a real pain. Alright, well I don't see anybody, so let's go this way. Freeze some more. I should have read the quest. Why, thank you. I don't even know what they have on, like, their support gear, but I'm glad that was one of them. Oh wow, it didn't even roar. Do I even have... I shouldn't have earplugs. Never mind, I do have it. I didn't hear the Diablo scream, though. Damn. I didn't see that. Actually. Oh, no, you don't. Did I get it? No. Got it. Can't say the hitboxes are the best thing ever, but you get used to it. Damn. There's that big roar. Oh shit. You know, depending on how much of a challenge this one is, we might leave it at this because I'm actually not feeling great, but it is what it is. Damn. You're not gonna get me. Okay, maybe that did get me, but that's not the point. You know, I get the feeling she's angry. I don't know, it could be the heavy breathing. Oh my god. But I think that's a sign that she's in heat, which isn't good for us. Also, did I eat that really fast? I'm gonna get hit. That's what I get for trying to test things out like an idiot. I don't have any meat, now that I think about it. I'm actually not all that prepared for something like this. And this is high-rank equipment, so... this isn't going to be a one-hit kill. And she's not going to make it any easier. Alright, we've done a lot of running around like an idiot. You gotta get some hits in. Gotta explode. There we go. Can't see. I think it was the bomb. Good. Thought she was gonna do it. Damn. Bouncing on the wings, I think. Not good. And I think I might be losing some stamina already. Hell yeah. Give me that head. Pause. Although it's a female, so I don't think it's that bad. That explosion is, though. I had a feeling. Great. Can you not? Yeah, we're entering the super, super angry stage of pissed off right now. That's the stage where the monster just moves like hell and doesn't stop. Best you can do is 1-2 hits and then move. Always get hit by that. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna lose it. I'm gonna have to cook, but I don't think I brought the thing to cook with me. Meant to roll the other way. Yeah, I don't think I have the thing to cook with me. No, I don't. Damn. So I can't just grab meat. Oh, she's hungry. I'll take that. Damn. Tell you what, if you're gonna play one of these old ones, don't get cocky. Prepare accordingly. It's still cold. Oh, you bitch. Yeah, I'm trying to make you do something. Give me cold resistance. I'm dying here. Do it. Stop standing there and looking at me. I'll allow it. Took forever to do that. God damn. Oh my god. I want to get the shiny because it might be a usable item. You know what? Just kill yourselves here in the game. I do not want that. Supplies. Now you tell me? Oh, I don't have any stamina. I'm out. Well, at least the game's nice enough to give you something. We can at least finish this quest. Then that's going straight. Didn't really need that, but I took it. Might as well just take it. And that's 8. Yep, as usual. Could have stayed for that buff, but whatever. And then just take the same path. 4, 8. There's a big ugly thing over there, so hopefully it's not there by the time I get to 8. Nice. You're alone. Bitch. Quit moving your head when I'm trying to hit. Didn't do it on time. Or it didn't really face the correct way. Well, that sucks. Anyway. I was about a second off from that. They're gonna hit me. There we go. We got this. Nobody here? Awesome. Just gotta get him away from the change area. We did get a horn, and that's about all I can see that's broken. To shit. Hell yeah. Let's get that horn. Why is... Oh my god. Her animation is skipping like every other attack that I do. I don't know if you noticed that. I haven't been able to use the sword to its max potential. I walked into that. God damn. Nice Arabian music in the background. I don't know what that little Arabian, like, little guitar or whatever was in the background, but god damn. We have time. We had time. Wow, very generous. I think the leg's broken. I can't... Yeah, the leg, I think. No, never mind. It's just the texture. God damn. Oh wow, back when mashing the buttons actually did something to get you out of stun lock. I need you to get tired, like yesterday. How am I missing every other attack? She's either too high or too low. Hello? Oh, I thought she was gonna go eat some of the fruit, some of the cacti back there. This is gonna be interesting. We're only about 20 minutes in, from what I can gather from that timer. Now you're hungry? God damn it. Come on, at least explode so I can get some critical whatever. Or at least stay still for a little bit. Oh my god. Better not be angry. Still hungry, okay. Would have been real nice. God damn it, that would have been a great opportunity. Can't have shit. I hate how she automatically looked at me. Come on, I know you're hungry. But yeah, I just saw it. She's angry as all hell. But the horns are off. So, you know, I hit a bunch if I can just cut the tail, but I'm not going to be able to touch it. Another reason to enjoy switch axe, you can still hit vertically, but it's very finicky. Awesome. Great. Amazing. Ignore the big piece of meat that just ran away. Because why would you want to eat the actual source of food and not, you know, leave me alone? Stupid fucking little toe hit. Literally all I wanted this whole time to do, and I miss. I didn't think she was going to do it a second time. Why are you ignoring the big piece of meat you can eat? Your whole gimmick is that you're hungry. What do you need me for? I thought she left. Never mind. I can't see. She's gone. Alright. I didn't even get to see where. There. Well, you better hurry up on that. And I gotta gotta stop getting hit so much. Running out of healing. Come on, explode. Yeah, you're angry. I get it. Every time. Damn it. Tired of that fucking thigh or wing or whatever that's making me bounce. Rats. Took you forever to heal me. Fucking bounce. Why am I bouncing on the belly? What am I even hitting? All right. I feel like my shit's depleting a little faster than normal. Tired of that fucking bounce. Could've just brought G-rank weaponry. She's gone. I didn't even see where. Well, that's all the healing I had, so... who knows what's gonna happen. She's got to be close. I'm not seeing any signs of weakness. I mean, she's by gimmick always angry, so it's not really odd. I'm assuming she went that 9. Huh. Not really. Okay. Don't know where she could be at. Go down to 11. Could be one of those go to sleep type of deals. Yep. Know it. Bitch. I'm tired of this shit. And my support is dead. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I don't care. Hurry up and buff me. Heal me. I know it's you, Cha-Cha. So do it. I can't take another big head-on angry hit. Come on. Heal me. Oh, I'm still in the weapon animation. I didn't get to press it in time. Damn. I am literally one hit. Good enough, but there you go. I knew it. Now, do that again, please. Stupid fucking wing always bounces. God. We've been losing badly because of that. But hey, we did it. Oh my god, an hour on this shit, really? Well, then again, hunts always take a while, unless you're min-maxing for a couple minutes. Which I don't do, obviously. Phew. But hey, that was Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Amazing game. Go play it. That said, until next time, goodbye.